Hello, my name is Sasha Struthers. I'm a landlord attorney here in Los Angeles, and today I'm going to do a video on something that I'm consistently asked about, which is, can I evict my nuisance tenant? And yes, you can evict your nuisance tenant. However, what makes it impossible to file a nuisance eviction, or is the ultimate demise of a nuisance eviction, is that landlords fail to properly or at all document tenant nuisances. And there's in every portfolio, almost in every building, one nuisance tenant that you just want out. And you know they're a nuisance, and you call me and you tell me all of the things that they do that are a nuisance. And then I ask you what I'm about to talk about, and you have none of that. And so there's a blog that goes with this, so you're not expected to remember everything. I made a list there. But what is most crucial in a nuisance case is documenting the nuisance. And documenting it meaning you have photos, you have videos, you have dates, you have times, you have witnesses. So when you go to trial, imagine being in front of a bunch of people that you have to explain, hey, this is what happened. This is what this tenant is doing wrong. And then they have to understand it. Or a jury or a judge. It could go one of two ways in evictions. But you have to make the audience feel, oh, this tenant was a nuisance. If you simply tell me, oh, they're breaking stuff in their apartment. Oh, they have shady people coming over. They, are gross and dirty. Okay, those are all nuisances. But do you have photos of it? No. Do you have videos? No. Okay, well, then it's the nuisance never happened. Have you ever written up the tenant for this? No, I haven't. Okay. Those are the kinds of things that are a problem. If you have an apartment building with a resident manager, I typically have resident managers write up tenants. Hey, you're being really loud. Stop being loud. Here's some house rules. You're violating these ones. And you have, a resident manager write them up. It's when you have a well-trained resident manager. And you start documenting these things. So when you go to evict them, in LA City specifically, your notice to perform or quit or notice to quit about nuisances has to outline the nuisance, who was there, when it happened, what time it happened, in the evidence you have. And if you don't have those things, it's not enough. It doesn't even meet the requirements of the nuisance notice in LA City. So you have, as a landlord, a very high threshold to meet in proving that something's a nuisance. And the more evidence you have on your side of all the things they're doing wrong, the better chance you have. But if you don't document it and you just call an attorney and tell me, hey, they're a nuisance, get them out, there's nothing I really can do about it. So please, I know it's not fun and it's a lot of work, but don't let tenants get away with their bad behavior. Write them up, document it, keep track of it, especially inside when they break stuff. There's a lot of the times windows, that's always a big one, is windows breaking. And your windows, they don't just break. Tenants are breaking them. And then I'll have landlords they're constantly breaking stuff. And it's well, are you telling them? Are you making them pay for it? No. Okay, well, those are the kind of things that pre and post COVID, nuisances are nuisances, but you have to document them. Please do yourself the favor and document them and keep track of them so that tenants don't get away with it and it doesn't create this habit with other tenants or this precedent that, we could just be nuisances and that's fine. It's a little rambly, it's a little ranty, but I know there's so many nuisance tenants out there, and they're nuisances because no one stops them. So if you have any questions about this, or you want to talk to me about how to get a nuisance tenant out, by all means, you can reach out to me below, or my contact information below. And just to preface, this information is for general purposes only. It's not legal advice about any particular case or situation. And this video, by you watching it, does not put us in attorney-client relationship. But if you want one, you can reach out to me and we can initiate that. But good luck with your nuisance tenants. Thank you.